And what's going on, guys? All right, today we are going to talk about scalping and my scalping day trading strategy that you can begin to use starting today. First time visiting this channel, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, helps the channel out. Leave a comment down below and make sure you tune in again as I give you free game. Let's get into my scalping strategy. Now let's get a proper definition for scalping, a day trading technique where an investor buys and sells an individual stock multiple times throughout the day. Many of you may have had this experience, especially for those who trade options and you're buying and selling the SPY, the Qs, Tesla. You know the game here, guys, right? Now for those who trade shares, obviously you know the game as well. You're buying, you're selling, but scalping requires a little more market awareness, so therefore I'm going to share my strategy with you, and of course the namesake of Trade 1348 as we utilize the 13 and 48 EMAs. Now if you would like to learn more, go ahead, check out trade1348.com. We have an iOS and Android app that you could download for absolutely free. Now let's go over the little win objective. The goal of a scalper is not to make an enormous profit with each trade they make, but rather to make a small profit over many little trades. It makes the trading style more manageable and sometimes easier to execute under pressure. And this is really important because a lot of traders, the number one villain in their trade is their emotions. So let's go ahead and get back to the charts. I want to share with you my strategy, just break it down. Very simple stuff. All right, so we have the 1348 EMA cross, and we're going to go to the 5-minute here because the 5-minute is where I like to establish my trend, and then the 1-minute is where I like to execute and utilize the 1-minute information for a very granular, precise entry. So as you can see, 1348 cross, we are bullish, and a 1348 cross down, we are bearish. And this would apply to options, stocks, futures, which I trade for a living. You see, we get a cross down, we are bearish. We can see many examples of this. A cross up, we are bullish. So we are able to get the overall sentiment of the day. However, let's get to today because I'm going to place a live trade. It's how I make a living. I'm not just a YouTuber. I can explain out my rules when price action is above its EMA or away from an EMA, especially here where we have our green cloud, which signifies we are bullish. I am then going to go bullish, and this will be a quick scalp. Guys, I need you to understand something. Day trading is the granddaddy of the gig economy. Now, there's no better time than at any other point of history to generate wealth. However, I'm old school. I've been trading for 15 years, but now we have the Ubers, the DoorDash, we have social media personalities, influencers. There's no better time in history to actually make wealth. For me, day trading is more than just building wealth. It's time and efficiency. So we go back to the chart. You guys saw me enter the trade. This for me is a scalp. 10 NQ contracts. I was up 1,600 bucks. You know, the pressures of being a YouTuber and attempting to record live. This is why I understand a lot of YouTubers do not record their trades live, and it often comes across as scammy because you're multitasking. You're doing a video, you're recording a video, you're entering a trade. And guys, for the record, if you happen to watch this video later in time, just understand that it is March 8th, a Friday, and I entered at 9:45 a.m. So now I'm looking at this trade. I am up $2,800. This, in fact, is very meaningful. Anybody could do the math and see that $3,000 over 252 trading days would amount to a substantial amount of money. Going back to this here, we see I am currently up $4,300. We broke above the 13 EMA. We have a bullish cloud. This confirms the strategy, and you're seeing it in real time. 10 contracts. I'm not about being greedy. I am going to take my profit. $4,500. We made $4,500 within the span of one 5-minute candle, utilizing the 1348 EMA strategy. For scalpers looking to gain an advantage or an edge in the market, you want to trade the trend. The trend is going to give you the best opportunity to make money. Let's develop this further for those who are looking to, okay, well, Gabe, you know, you've been doing this for 10 years and I'm looking to just get started. What can I do? How can you help me? How can you show this to me? And this is where Trade 1348 and our suite of indicators come in. Now you can easily add the 13 to 48, the 24 EMAs on Thinkorswim, Webull, TradingView, pretty much your favorite trading platform. I personally use TradingView, and I use TradingView to connect to Tradovate, which is my futures broker. Let me go over the indicators that build upon the thesis that helps you develop that scalper's vision. Okay, let's get right to it. I'm going to show you guys on the chart here. First, what we're going to do is we are going to enable the STB ribbon. This is exclusive to Trade 1348, and what you're going to see, this ribbon here. Now, what we're able to do is get the general market sentiment of bullishness with the 1348 EMA cloud. However, the pivot point, we see we were bearish, or a short-term bear here coming down to the 48. And why didn't I go bear? I didn't go bear because I was waiting for further development. However, I got my ribbon signal bullish here, and this is what allowed me to go bullish, and I went ahead and secured $4,500. There's a lot more to this because we have an AI component. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and open up my secondary panel here, trend thrust indication here, right? And so what this is going to do, this here is on the 1 minute. What we're able to see is as we were going bearish here, that we had our trend also indicate this. Now, this may seem redundant, but it's actually multiple confluences that help me develop my confidence in the trade, where I have my ribbon on the 5, letting me know there's weakness in the trend, but I'm still governed by my overall trend, which is my 1348 trend there. And then I have another indicator that is confirming. This is confirming. If I'm getting this bullish signal here and I enter, should I decide to hold, I have additional information here that is giving me more confidence to hold and make more money. But there's more. Trading isn't about being greedy. Trading isn't about ego. Trading isn't about making the most money. Trading is about managing risk, and we're going to show you how we manage that risk. Trading is also about efficiency. Now, there's no other time in history where wealth can be generated so efficiently. And for me, that's how I think. How do I make my money efficiently? I made $4,500 within 5 minutes. Now, how long would it take a person to make $4,500? We live in a society where people are exchanging their time for money, and I'm utilizing my time to make money more efficiently. And for me, that's what trading's all about. You will know that most traders, successful traders, do not rely on trading and trading alone. They have other sources of income. So we come back to the chart here, we could say that, hey, if I just held on to this trade, I would have made a lot more money. I'm absolutely fine and content with the money I made. And this is really, really important for traders, especially those just getting started. We have additional layers that build upon what I'm teaching that make your trade decisions that much easier. And of course, we shorten the gap from beginner trader to seasoned trader. So let me show you these additional indicators. Before I show you these indicators, let's get to this article here. Executing an effective scalping strategy. To execute the strategy effectively, a trader must be able to spot trends in the market. And this is what the 1348 EMA is doing for you. It's helping you identify the overall trend. Effective scalpers must also be able to read and interpret short-term charts. They must often make decisions based on a stock charting that is within 1 to 5 minute intervals. Scalpers look for key indicators such as moving averages and pivot points. And what do you think I just showed you guys? The 13 exponential moving average, the 48 exponential moving average, and the 24 exponential moving average. All right, so we're going down the right road here, but pivot points. Pivot points. Let me show you what we did with that. This is exclusive to Trade 1348, but I'm going to show you Titan AI. Titan AI is what allows us to identify the pivot points. And as you can see here, we had an entry here. It gave us an entry. And what it did was we could zoom in, or let me make the chart bigger. There we go. Bigger's better. Just ask your wife. Okay, so we got the entry here, and we're entering as we're going against this bearish trend, and AI is signaling here, hold, 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 until it alarms you that the trend has gotten weak. What we can see here is I entered on the pivot point of the band here, which led us into an AI entry, and now we are being told to hold. Now these dots here are indicating this line here, this panel, this LED. And I want you to pay attention where you have potential take profit points. Again, we're scalpers. We're looking to make quick bucks. 10 NQ contracts. And we have how many point difference between our entry. Let's measure this, boys and girls. We get a measurement here between the entry and the current level. That is 24 points. One NQ contract would have made you about $480. 10 NQ contracts would have made you an additional $4,800. You're now seeing the power of AI allowing you to scalp and do so methodically. A lot of day traders are going to come in and try to get rich. The mindset that I want you to adopt is, how do you become more efficient with your time? Now, how long does it take you to make $100 an hour? For those who are making $40, $45 an hour, I just showed you what 100 hours of work can do. 2 weeks of work if you're doing 40 to 60 hours. I value my time more than I value money. That is the mindset that I prefer most day traders enter this industry in, okay? Going back to the chart, there's a lot to give here. We give you the trade designs and risk management. Of course, guys, look, you don't need this system. You don't need this system. You don't need all of this. You need discipline, and of course, you need that edge. And the 1348 EMA cross is going to give you that edge, and you can have that edge absolutely free. If you're looking to get serious about your trades, then we have the additional goodies that give you the additional bit of information that will help you make those laser precision decisions to make money. There's levels to this game. I've been doing this for over a decade, 16 years now. In that time, in the beginning, I focused on money, and then I learned to just value my time more. And that's all I have for you guys today. We showed you a live example of the methodology. If you're going to use EMAs, I don't care if it's the 13, the 48, the 9, the 20. You want to trade away from the EMA. If you're bullish, you're going to find price action above the 9 EMA. If you're bearish, you're going to find price action break below the 20 EMA and continue on down where the 9 crosses below the 20, which would signal bearishness. We found that 1348 is the most profitable EMA backed by academics. You can do a search yourself and see how academics has proven that the 1348 EMA strategy is absolutely the most powerful strategy out there. However, when we add artificial intelligence or algorithmic intelligence to the mix here, we have one of the most potent systems out there, period. Anyways, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, join in on the conversation below. I am signing out. Peace!